Good morning, everyone. The bidding conference for contract ID number 25N00297, construction of Junction Tandag, Pianing Road, Sibagat, San Juan Road, Package 2, is hereby called to order. Today is August 7 and the time is 10:20 in the morning. May we request the back secretariat to please conduct the roll call of back members, both in person and online, and determine whether a quorum is present.
Hey, check, check, sound check, check.
Mic test, okay. Mic test.
Sound check, hey, check, check, mic test. Check, hey, sound check, check, sound check. Hello, hello, ma'am. Hey, sound check.
Then dapat inana bin before na siya nimo i-prepare.
Test dali na, ma'am.
Yeah.
Check, check. Hey, check, sound check. Hindi lang ka, ma'am. Hindi, ma'am. Hindi ka matag-alay.
Dapat din nag-itis pwede na darling. Itas na to. Itas na ano wala. Hello. Ini. Ini ta.
So, good morning again. The bidding conference for the procurement of one civil work projects with contract ID number 25N00297, construction of Junction Tandag Canning Road, Sibagat, San Juan Road, Package 2, is hereby called to order. Today is August 7, 2026, and the time is 10:35 in the morning. We will request again the back secretariat to please conduct the roll call of back members, both in person and online, and determine whether a quorum is present.
Okay, good morning once again for this bidding conference of one civil work projects. Present today for this conference are the following, starting from our back vice chairperson, Engineer Cristina Luz Arcakayan, with her back members, Engineer Marbes Biborgos, Engineer Ruth Picantiveros, Attorney Joey Digingani,
Present.
Attorney Ormel Digo. With us also is one provisional member from the end user, Engineer Agnes Armarapao. Then from the back PWG, we have here Engineer Lobimin is Villanueva II, with Architect Ancoro, Attorney Shason Milim, Engineer Lowell Yandog, Engineer Glenn Castaneda, Engineer Dexter Corpus, and Engineer Jesus Ruiz. From the back secretariat, Flora Divisaya, Engineer Jefferson T. Ignacio, Engineer Maricho Nakwa, Miss Michelin Mundaga, Miss Odisa Sida, and Miss Annabel Mosquida. So with us also present today via Zoom, we have here from RFB Construction Corporation, Mark Pitati. Are you there, sir? Then with us also
Yes, ma'am.
are the prospective bidders of different prospective bidders. They are Paul John Bandigan of Monolithic Construction and Concrete Products Incorporated, Ophelia Adlaon of M. Montes Claros Enterprises Incorporated, Kiara Amanda Istambora of Equiparco Construction Company, and Baltazar Rivera of Alticon Builders Incorporated. Madam Chair, we are in quorum for this bidding conference.
Thank you, Madam Secretariat. With 6 back members present, I declare that a quorum is officially established. The Vice Chairman is present to preside over to this session. Let it be noted that this bidding conference is conducted pursuant to the provisions of Section 87, Republic Act Number 12009, otherwise known as the New Government Procurement Act. I also wish to inform everyone that this proceeding is being live streamed through our official YouTube channel for transparency. The committee acknowledges the presence of the observers, the representatives or participating bidders who are attending either on-site or online. We also confirm for the record that all invited observers received their notice of meeting at least 5 days prior, in compliance with the Public Act 12009 and its IRR. For today's meeting, the Bids and Awards Committee shall proceed with the conduct of the opening of bids for the procurement of contract ID number 25N00297, construction of Junction Tandag Canning Road, Sibagat, San Juan Road, Package 2. But before that, we have already now the result of the TW or the legibility results. We have 4 participating bidders. One is Alticon Builders Incorporated, eligible. M. Montes Claros Enterprises Inc., eligible. Monolithic Construction and Concrete Products Inc., eligible. And Equiparco Construction Company,
eligible. So the Bids and Awards Committee will now proceed with the opening and preliminary examination of the technical proposals for contract ID number 25 and 00297. We will request the representative of the bidder to confirm that the bid submitted before us is your technical bid and that is in its original, served, and in proper conditions. DPWH, please open please.
We'd like to ask confirmation from the participating bidders if their documents, the technical documents submitted to us are original and sealed and in proper condition. First, from Equiparco Construction Company, any representative from Equiparco? Okay, thank you. For Alticon Builders Incorporated. Thank you, sir. For M. Montes Claros Enterprises Incorporated, please confirm. Thank you. Lastly, from Monolithic Construction and Concrete Products Incorporated, any representative? Okay, thank you.
DPWH, please open the calendar.
announcing the result of the technical evaluation for contract ID number 25N00297 with an approved budget for the contract of 391,050,000 pesos. We have four participating bidders for this project. They are Monolithic Construction and Concrete Products Incorporated, M. Montes Claros Enterprises Incorporated, Equiparco Construction Company, and Alticon Builders Incorporated. And they submitted bid security in a form of bid securing declaration. They're all complying and sufficient. That's all for the result of the technical evaluation for this project, Madam Chair.
We will now proceed with the opinion of the financial proposal of bidders who passed the technical proposal. We request again the bidders representative to confirm that this is your financial bid and that it is not this in its original and in proper condition.
Okay, for this project, again, I would like to ask confirmation from our participating leaders for this, for the financial documents submitted to us for this bidding conference. First, for Equiparco Construction Company. I ask, thank you, ma'am. For Alticon Builders Incorporated. For M. Montes Claros Enterprises Incorporated. Thank you. And lastly, for Monolithic Construction and Concrete Products Incorporated. Thank you. So it has been confirmed that the documents submitted from our four participating bidders are original, sealed, and in proper condition. That's all, Madam Chair.
Thank you. PWG, please open the financial proposal and conduct the preliminary proposal.
announcing the result of the financial evaluation for contract ID number 25N009297. Construction of GCT Tandag, Junction Tandag to Penning Road, Sibagat to San Juan Road, Package 2. We have 4 participating bidders for this project. And for Monolithic Construction and Concrete Products Incorporated, in the total amount of bid of 390,999,827 pesos and 16 cents. Passed. For M. Montes Claros Enterprises Incorporated, in the total amount of bid of 391,048,481 pesos and 94 cents. Passed. Equiparco Construction Company, in the total amount of bid of 391,046,426 pesos and 45 cents. Passed. Lastly, for Alticon Builders Incorporated, in the total amount of bid of 390,407,777 pesos and 88 cents. Passed. So the lowest bidder for this project is Alticon Builders Incorporated, in the total amount of bid of 390,407,777 pesos and 88 cents. That's all for the financial result of this project, Madam Chair.
You,
Welcome.
all of these bids shall now undergo evaluation for completeness and correctness of analytical code. The bid shall be ranked. The bidder, the lowest calculated bid shall be subjected to post-qualification. Notices shall be issued. There are no further matters to discuss. Shall now proceed to post the meeting conference for civil work projects 25N 297. The proceedings have been duly recorded. Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting conference?
I move for the adjournment of this meeting conference.
Second motion. The motion to adjourn has been moved and seconded. This meeting is hereby adjourned. Thank you. The pre-bid conference to the procurement of 5 civil work projects. Hereby call to order. Today is August 7, 2026, and the time is 11:10 in the morning. We will request the back secretariat to please conduct the roll call of back members, both in person and live, and determine whether a quorum is present.
Okay, for this pre-bid conference of 5 civil work projects for today's pre-bid conference, for attendance, we have our vice chairperson present in the person of Engineer Cristina Luz Arcacayan, with back members Engineer Maribes de Burgos, Engineer Ruth B. Cantiveros, Attorney Joey de Gimjani, Attorney Ormel Bigo, with Engineer Agnes R. Marapao as the representative for the end user. And for the DPWH, we have Engineer Dovimin is Villanueva II, with Architect Ann Coro, Engineer Llewellyn Dog, Engineer Jesus Ruiz, Attorney Shevin Lim, Engineer Dexter Corpus, and from the back secretary, Flora Sara Di Vizaya, with Michelin Mundaga, Engineer Maricho Nakwa, Miss Odisa Sida. And we have also Engineer Jefferson T. Ignacio. So we don't have participants via online, Madam Chair. And this pre-bid conference, actually, we invited COA, SCASB, and the Rich Foundation, but there is no representative attending for this pre-bid conference today, even via online. So, Madam Chair, this pre-bid conference is in quorum.
Thank you, Madam Secretariat. With 6 back members present, I declare that a quorum is established. The pre-bid conference is conducted pursuant to the provisions of Republic Act number 12009 and its implementing rules and regulations. I also wish to inform everyone that this proceeding is being live streamed through our official YouTube channel for transparency. We also confirm the record that all invited observers received their notice of meeting at least 5 days prior, compliance with RA 12009 and its IRR. So for today's meeting, the Bids and Awards Committee shall proceed with the conduct of the pre-bid conference for the procurement of the following projects. Contract ID number 25N00232, Big Ad. Construction of Sibagat Esperanza Bypass Road, Ang Marica Alternate Route, Agusta del Sur, Package 6. Contract ID number 26N00123, Riyadh, Padbaran Cotabato Lanusa Road, Station 19 plus 375.564 to 19 plus 914, Barangay Pakuan Section, Surigao del Sur. Contract ID number N00127, Riyadh, District City, San Isidro, San Antonio, San Jose, Station 3 plus 059.170 to Station 5 plus 080. Barangay San Isidro Section, Surigao del Sur. Contract ID number 26N00130, Riyadh, construction of Barubo, San Francisco Bypass Road, Station 0 plus 618 to 1 plus 065, Barubo, Surigao del Sur. And contract ID number 26N00131, construction of Bislig, Prieto Bypass Road, Station 1 plus 480 to 3 plus 160.5, Surigao del Sur. So for contract ID number 25N00237, presenter is Engineer Robin S. Casimilio Jr. Sir, please proceed with your presentation.
Ayun. Ito ang gagawin ko. Siguro. Ito siguro wala. Ano is parang sa okay, okay. Ipacheck naman sa ito kung tayo kung siya. So good morning to each and everyone. I'll be presenting to you 5 projects under highways design section. So the first one is 2025 Infra project. Contract ID 25N00232 Riyadh. Construction of Tibaga Esperanza Bypass Road, Daang Maharlika Alternate Route, Agusan del Sur Package 6. With an appropriation of 400 million, we have 2 components for this project. Planning a project, 300 million, with an EBC of 279,850,000. And we have an excess of 9,650,000. Category 001, under construction of bypass and diversion road. Location, Sibagat, Agusan del Sur. Contract duration, 90 calendar days. Dropping of bids, August 19, 2026 until 10 a.m. We have 2 components for the project, for this project. Description of works to be done for road widening. We have facilities for the engineers, other general requirements. Earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, drainage and slope protection structures, and miscellaneous structures with a total of 80.84%. And for CW2, construction of concrete road, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, drainage and slope protection structures, and miscellaneous structures with a total of 19.16%, with a grand total of 100% for both CW1 and CW2. The project plan for CW1, we have 5.2 kilometers. This is road widening, 2 to 4 lanes. And for CW2, construction of concrete road, we have 0.770 kilometer or 1.54 lane km. Summary of quantities. Okay. Facilities for the engineer. Other general requirements. Have earthworks, widening and concreting. We have clearing and grubbing, removal of trees. We have removal of actual structures and obstruction for head walls of RCPC. And we have removal of structures and obstruction for RCPC 1,220 mm diameter. And we have removal of structures and obstruction, concrete. We have excavation, we have foundation fill, pipe culverts and the excavation, bankment from roadway, structure excavation, and subgrade preparation. Part D, sub-base and base course. And for part B, surface course. So we have for widening, we have shoulder 0.5 meter thick, and we have our main carriageway for 2 to 4 lanes. 0.28 meter thick. And for concreting, we have item 300 and 0.28 meter thick PCCP. And for part G, so we have drainage and protection structures. For RCBC, we have RSB 40, RCB 60, structural concrete, Class A, lane concrete, and granular backfill filler materials for under drains. And we have pipe culverts, Class 2 RCPC. And for canal, line canal, trapezoidal reinforced concrete.
Line canal.
Catch basin with diameter of 1,220 mm. Cleaning culvert pipe in place. And we have grouted lift trap and stone masonry for RCPC. Miscellaneous structures. We have metal guardrail, metal building piece, warning signs, hazard markers, and reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, white color. Grading quantities. For widening of road, we have distance of 5.2 kilometer. And for construction of concrete road, we also have 770 meters. Section 2. This is the location map of the project. So this is the first section with 5.2 kilometers length. And this is section 2. Minimum equipment requirement. Breakdown for facilities. Material source for gravel at the Badbarang River, Binabutang section. Badbarang City, Agos and Norte with 6.05 kilometers on project site. And for boulders, sand, and item 200 at Wawa River, Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur, 0.85 kilometers on project site. Typical cross section. Plan and profile. Actual cross section. Straight line diagram. So this is for widening of road. We have 5.2 kilometers, 2 to 4 lanes. We have small portion here for slope protection. This is our second section for concreting. Slope protection. That ends presentation. The first project.
Before we proceed to the next contract, may we ask if there are any clarifications or other concerns from the leaders? Kindly identify yourself by stating your name and company you represent before I say the contract. Sorry? That was the leader. So, Senator, please proceed to the next contract. Okay.
Our next project, Kabadbaran Puting Bato, Lanosa Road, from Station 19 plus 375.564 to Station 19 plus 914, Barangay Pakuan Section, Surigao del Sur. This is a modified station limits. Yeah, title of Kabadbaran Puting Bato, Lanosa Road, from Station 19 plus 375.564 to Station 19 plus 998, Barangay Pakuan Section, Surigao del Sur. With an appropriation of 73.5 million, TBC 70,927,500 pesos, category 001 ensure safe and reliable national road system under construction of missing links / new roads. Location Barangay Pakuan, Lanusa, Surigao del Sur. Contract duration 110 calendar days, dropping of bids August 19, 2026 until 10 Description of works to be done, facilities for the engineers other than requirements, earthworks, subways, and base course, and miscellaneous structures with a total of 108%. The type of work for this project, construction of gravel road, with a project length of 0.5384 kilometers or 1.077 lane PM. Number of quantities, we have part A, facilities for the engineer, part B, other general requirements. Part C, we have earthworks, we have building gabbing, removal of trees, surplus and excavation, surplus rock excavation, salt, and bank roadway and subway preparation. For part D, we have sub-base and base course, part H, miscellaneous structures. Building quantities. Location of the project. This is our project site, beginning alignment. Going to Andag City proper and to Surigao City proper. We have geotag photos. Minimum equipment requirement. Breakdown of facilities. Quarry sites for item 200 at Karakaan River Quarry, Madrid, Surigao del Sur, 13.9 kilometers from project site. Typical cross section. Plan and profile. Cross section. Straight line diagram. This blue color is our gravity. We have DCT for this project. That's all now.
Sorry. Good luck.
You can talk. Participants via online.
Balik.
Wait, paki-check po. RFB construction. Kulay lain.
Before we proceed to the next, may we ask if there are any clarifications or other concerns from the prospective leaders online?
Ibalik tong kuan si chat siya.
So we'll proceed now with the second contract center.
Third.
Third.
The Bislig City, San Isidro, San Antonio, San Jose, from Station 3 plus 059.17 to Station 5 plus 80. Barangay San Isidro Section, Surigao del Sur. This is the modified title. And our GA title, Bislig City, San Isidro, San Antonio, San Jose, from Station 3 plus 059.17 to Station 5 plus 482.85. Barangay San Isidro Section, Surigao del Sur. With an appropriation of 98 million, ABC 94 million, 570,000, category 001, construction of bypass and diversion roads, location, Bislig City, Surigao del Sur, contract duration, 170 calendar days, opening of bids, August 19, 1906 until 10 a.m., description of works to be done, facilities for the engineer, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface course, drainage and flood protection structures, miscellaneous structures with a total of 100%. The type of work for this project is road widening with a project length of 2.02 kilometer, 4.042 lane PM. Number of quantities, facilities for engineer, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface course. We have gravel surface course and PCCP 0.2850, and drainage and slope protection structures for RCBC, RCPC, and we have slope protection. And miscellaneous structures. Building quantities. Location of the project. With this green alignment is our project site. This is road widening 2 to 4 lanes. Geotag photos. Minimum equipment requirements. Breakdown for facilities. Price sites for item 200, 311 or sand and gravel, 505 and 56 at Santa Maria. For item 200, San and 505, Rosita Santa Maria, Simulao River, Surigao del Sur. Ayun, Surigao del Sur. In 48 kilometers, with an howling distance of 48 kilometers from project site, and for gravel at Simulao River, batching plant at Simulao River, at Trento, Surigao del Sur, 51.8 kilometers. Typical cross-section, plan and profile. Actual cross-section, straight line diagram, we have road widening here, and we have flow protection. And a presentation for the third budget. If with the fourth presentation, Francisco Bypass Road, from Station 0 plus 618 to Station 1 plus 0.5. Barobos, Surigao del Sur, with the title Construction Progress on Francisco Bypass Road, from Station 0 plus 618 to Station 1 plus 1088, Barobos, Surigao del Sur.
Voting
Model batch 1.
within.
Appropriation 98 million, TBC 94,570,000. Category Emergence and Special Support Program, CPAG. Location Borobos, Surigao del Sur. Conduct duration 255 calendar days. Dropping of bids August 19, 2026 at 10 p.m. Description of works to be done, facilities for the engineers, other requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, drainage and flood protection structures, and miscellaneous structures. A total of 100%. Type of work for this project, construction of concrete road with the project length of 0.447 kilometer or 0.894 lane PM. Summary of quantities. Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface courses. Part G, drainage and flood protection structures. And Part H, miscellaneous structures. Leading quantities. This is the location plan of the project. This is green alignment in our project site. Geotag photos. Minimum equipment requirement. Breakdown for facilities. And for quarry sites, for item 5 and sand at Maog River, Costa Bagusan del Sur, 28.9 kilometers ang project site. For gravel at Similao River, Trinito, del Sur, 83.2 kilometers ang project site. And for item 200 and 300 at Hubo River, Yanga, Surigao del Sur, 50.6 kilometers ang project site. Typical cross section. Graphic plan. Profile. And straight line diagram. We have our PCCP, its main carriageway. We have item 100 and slope. We have that address to our Honorable Ronnie L. Martizano, Municipal Mayor Barubo, Surigao del Sur. For the compliance of the following environmental and social requirements under the CSSP. That's all, ma'am. Ma'am, sir.
Last project. Another
Proceed to the last project. It's in 701. Yeah. This one.
Wait. Yes, sir. Sir. Our last project, the construction of Bislig Trinito Bypass Road from Station 1 plus 480 to Station 3 plus 160.5 Surigao del Sur. This is the modified title. Based on the title, we have construction of Trinito Bypass Road from Station 1 plus 180 to Station 3 plus 180 Surigao del Sur. We have an appropriation of 78.4 million, it is 5,656,000. Category Convergence and Special Support Program under SPAG. Location, Bislig City, Surigao del Sur. Duration, 120 calendar days, dropping beats. 19, 2026 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. Facilities for the engineers, other than requirements, earthworks, substation base course, purpose courses, drainage and flood protection structures, and miscellaneous structures, with a total of 100%. Type of work for this project, construction of concrete road, with a project length of 1.6805 kilometer or 3.361 lane PM. Summary of quantities. For part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, we have earthworks. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface courses. Part G, drainage and subdivision structures and miscellaneous structures. Grading quantities. Location check. These green alignments are project site. Is going to Stick City proper. Geotag photos. Minimum equipment requirement. Breakdown in facilities. And for quiet sites for item 200, 505, sand and gravel, 405 at Simulao River, Trinito, Agusan del Sur, 50 kilometers from project site. Typical cross section. Graphic plan and profile. And this is our straight line diagram. So we have item 311, 0.28 meter thick for main carriageway. And we have item 200. We have letter addressed to Honorable Florencio C. Garay, Municipal City Mayor of Bislig, Surigao del Sur, for the compliance of environmental and social requirements under CSSP. That's all, ma'am and sir.
Thank you, Mr. President Flor. So we will request the Bank Secretariat to read the technical and financial requirements for the seven works project and including the households.
Madam Chair, I'll proceed with the reading of the eligibility requirement. So for civil works eligibility requirements under section 52 of the IRR of RA 12009. Number one, field job certificate of registration and membership, platinum member, or number two, class A and B documents not covered by field job certificate. PCAB license and registration, statement of all ongoing government and private projects, including awarded projects but not yet started. SLCC, supported by certificate of final acceptance or a final rating of at least satisfactory in CPES, or equivalent document in case of contracts with private sectors. NFCC computation and statement of total assets and liability. ISO 9001-2015, certification pursuant to DO 110 series of 2024 and JVA if applicable. If enrolled in CWA, Class A and B documents in CWA, if any, still to be updated. For the technical documents, bid security in the prescribed form, amount, and validity period in accordance with RE 12009. Manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank in the amount of not less than 2% of the ABC. Surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security in the amount of not less than 5% of ABC. Bid security declaration. Please see attached form in bidding documents of RE 12009. Project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contracts to be bid, list of contractors K personnel, C clause 12.1H2 BDS, to be assigned to the contracts with their complete qualification data, list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units owned, leased, and or under purchase agreement supported by proof of ownership, lease, or purchase, and certification of availability of equipment from lessors or vendors. Lessor vendor for project duration. Omnibus warrant statement in the form of prescribed by RA 12009. Latest general information sheet reflecting the beneficial ownership information BOI duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission for corporations. Note that any missing, incomplete, and patently insufficient documents in the above-mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. Proceeding with the financial requirements. The financial requirements. Duly signed financial bid form in accordance with the form prescribed in the bidding documents of RE 12009. Duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Duly signed detailed estimate including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction material, labor rates, and equipment in coming up with the bid. And duly signed quarterly, monthly cash flow and payment schedule. Again, note that any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the above-mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. For house rules, when called, raise your hands to be recognized. Phones should be set on silent mode. Calls should be answered outside. For questions and clarifications, raise your hands to be recognized before raising any issues and identify your name and company. For the pre-bid requirements, bidders are reminded on the following: be guided of the provision of RA 12009 and its IRR, as well as the GPPB issuances. During the dropping of bid, only CWA registered representatives will be allowed. If not available, A special power of attorney or SPA will be recognized subject to the following guidelines. The SPA should be emailed to the back secretariat using the PhilJEP's registered email of the company. This way, the company cannot claim forgery or no knowledge of the submission. The original copy of the SPA should be submitted to the back secretariat together with a copy of company ID and any government-issued ID with pictures and signature. And maximum of one representative per company is allowed during the bidding period due to the limited space of the conference room. Additional participants can view the live coverage or through Zoom. During the opening of bid, if the contractors, consultants, or suppliers representative fail to attend the bidding conference, whether on-site or online, this results in the inability to confirm the submitted bid is sealed and in its original condition, the bidder is deemed to have waived the right to complain or raise question regarding the physical form of the bid. Qualifications of materials engineer should include the DPWH accreditation issued through a department order. Deadline of submission is 10 a.m. Notary should not be taken lightly. It can lead to criminal prosecution and blacklisting. Also, be guided on the accreditation of contractors and consultants project engineer under Department Order 148 Series of 2024, and prospective bidders are reminded of their obligation to fully and truthfully disclose all ongoing and awarded but not yet started contracts, including DPWH, other government and private contracts, by submitting the duly accomplished statement. Failure to submit and declare any ongoing and awarded but not yet started contract constitute a ground for disqualification and imposition of appropriate sanction. That's all, Madam Chair.
Mr. Chair. For the guidance of the prospective bidders, please take note on bid submission requirements and house rules. Prospective bidders are advised to monitor the official channels of the DPWH for any supplemental or bid bulletins that may be issued by the Bids and Awards Committee relative to this procurement. If there are no further matters to discuss, we will now proceed to close the pre-bid conference for the procurement of these 5 projects. Proceedings have been duly recorded. Is there a motion to adjourn this pre-bid conference?
Madam
Vice Chair, I move for the adjournment this pre-bid conference.
I second the motion, Madam Vice Chair.
The motion to adjourn has been moved and seconded. This meeting is hereby adjourned. Thank you.